Good evening, everybody. March 3rd, 2019. It is the Sunday beat. Not going to be on too long tonight. This is strictly going to be a no panel chat tonight. Just a few things to go over here. We'll wait a couple minutes to hope that's coming out. That looks like it's propagating good there on the side chat. Just a little bit here today. Wait for some people to. Oh, pardon me. I am tired. Hey, Dave, how you doing? I am tired. It's been a long ass day out there. It's been a depressing day. It's why my first topic tonight is meanwhile in the real world. It's so easy on the YouTube world to get caught up in all the nonsense. To me, things like today, being out on the Russian River and looking at the abject devastation and looking in people's faces, talking to some of the people, well, it definitely puts a new, not new, but it reacquaints you with what's important in life and what really matters. We get caught in this very small world, which is very small on YouTube, the boys in the drama communities, and it seems to take over a lot of lives. And today's one of those days for me personally, and I think for Missy Jenn also, where we get perspective on life again. So while I'm waiting for people to drift in, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to have one beer, maybe two tonight. I've not had one since yesterday. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Sunday night on the chat. All right. Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much, Mr. Z. I appreciate that. A lot to go over today. Meanwhile, in the real world, real copyright protection. Elvis, what the hell are you smoking? Okay, I'm going to go over those three things today. I had a chance today. Last week we had some epic flooding on the Russian River, and if you don't know, the Russian River is a normally meandering, very peaceful river that empties out into the Pacific. It's generated up in I think the headwaters are in the Sierra Mountains. And usually, you've seen us go inner tubing there, go swimming, hanging out on the river and having fun. You can usually walk across it. Well, this river was at almost 50 feet this week, and the devastation was absolutely phenomenal. In 1986, actually, it was close to 50, but not quite. 1986 was the highest, 50.5 feet. And then I think in 1998 or 2005, there was another. Hey, Kim, how you doing? There was another severe flood. It's amazing to stand in there and look at. I went into a machine shop. Of course, I had my press pass today. I went into a repair shop. And a guy could show me on the wall, we could show me on the wall where the previous floods are. Yeah, that high water is just from record rain here, Joe. Record rain. Last Tuesday and Wednesday set a record for rainfall here. Believe it or not, Sonoma County, where Missy Jenn and I live, is the #1 county of all the counties, and I think there's 52 or something, and maybe more in California. It's #1 for flood damage. It's also got to be right up there for fire damage, right up there for earthquake. I've said before, in my opinion, it's the most dangerous place to live in America. If the fires don't get you, the floods will get you, and if that doesn't get you, the freaking earthquakes will get you. So it's a really epicenter of calamity here. How you doing, Holly? But I'll tell you, going around there today and looking at the faces of those people as they pulled out all their belongings, and the smell was unbelievable. I have to think that there's, that's a place, Guerneville, where it's a riverside community. It got its start by being the playground for San Francisco. People would come out of the city to go up there and have riverside cottages. But it also, in recent years, has become a magnet for homeless people and for what I call alternative people with alternative lives. Hey, Cornholio. And hey, Vegas Fixing It. And I'm sure a lot of them, not a lot of them, I'm sure more than a few people expired in those floods. It's a lot of heavy drug use, a lot of people passed out, alcoholism and all that. And I've smelled that smell before. And the smell on that town was nothing short of death today. And I told Missy Jenn, certain areas we could not stay in too long. Rotten food, refrigerators, just total and complete devastation out there. Days like today put life into perspective, especially if you're older like I am. And it's a nice touchstone once in a while, in a very negative way, in a very terrible way, to be acquainted with how, I want to say how fragile, but how easy life can be upended, whether it's tornadoes, whether it's earthquakes, whether it's flooding, any one of a number of disasters can occur. And some of these people, you look at them and they just don't have the means to pop back and to snap back from this sort of devastation. Yeah, Vegas Fiction says, I always feel like you're younger than most of us. You get out and are active. And I think that's the key. I love being out and making content. It's not a very common thing here on the Boyd, but it's something I really enjoy doing, and it holds me in good stead through all the BS that goes on down here and all the backbiting and, oh, I'm going to do this to this person and I can't believe this person said that, because there's a lot of people that cannot or will not ever get out from behind their keyboards and experience real life. And for those of you who are physically unable to, my heart really goes out to you. For those of you who are able and don't, there's a whole big wide world out there with a lot of stuff to see, and it's pretty amazing. Sometimes it's dire, but it can also be very, very, very instructive too. And it's the thing that keeps me going on my channel. It's the thing that separates me from people that do a state of the steering wheel address or panel up and just complain about other people and just drag other people. Being out there, doing something real, bringing the world to people, whether it's International Boulevard down in Oakland, Chinatown, that's the things that are really fun. And that's why I say I don't really have any concern for what people just say disrespectful things to me, say harsh things. I can't believe she would do this, or I can't believe that she would associate with that person. People see what they want to see on YouTube. The people that like real world, they don't watch the crap that goes on live streams. People that watch live streams, they never watch and comment, rarely watch and comment, or take the time to say, hey, job well done, because they're single-minded, focused on the nonsense of Hangouts and the drama of other people's lives. Well, that's fine. We all got to do our own thing, so I'm not particularly upset. when I get disrespected, because I have what I think are a lot of offsets that keep my channel interesting to a hell of a lot of people. And all of those people, I'd say 99.99% are never going to be swayed by somebody else's opinion or somebody else's advice what to do or not to do, because my world is a very big world. It's not sitting there focused on some little bit of drama that doesn't amount to a hill of beans in the real world. Those people in the Russian River today, the aftermath of the stink, the mud, knowing again on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the big storms are coming back again. The river's going to rise again. Well, maybe this time they just don't even care because there's nothing really left. All their belongings. Yeah, hangouts are fun. You're honest about it. They are a lot of fun. They're so fun that people will watch them and comment about them, right? And talk about them and complain about who you have on panel or who you don't have on panel. Well, all that stuff doesn't really mean a lot in the scope of the real world. And what's worst of all is you get dragged because you share a lot of your life. How could that person be so sharing or be so open and free about life? Because people are different. Well, I don't want to have a camera on because I don't want to go out and video or do anything in my town. Somebody might see somebody, but it's your choice. That's cool. I don't drag those people. How you doing, Monkey Boy? Hello, everybody. It's hard to ride down that river road and to see the look. And the real compound tragedy today was a gal. If you look at that movie theater marquee, the River Theater in Guerneville, some guy named Aiden blah blah, one of the big hitters in town, had died. And I didn't even know it. And I came up to the Guerneville Inn, and that was the daughter I stood with there. Not only did she have to deal with her dad's death, but she had to also deal with a flood of biblical proportions up there. It was a real tough day, but they're resilient people. They'll rebuild. They will rebuild. So my bottom line, I'll never apologize for my channel. Not going to apologize for the people I have on. And not going to apologize for the style because, like I say, I got plenty of offsets on my channel. And if you don't know it, last night more than proved that. Shows you what content people really want to see. And I was so happy to have so many people, because at the end of the night, I thought I lost my van, that it either got stolen. Now you can imagine this, being on the worst street on the East Coast, and now all of a sudden your fucking van is stolen. Or I was just lost somewhere in Oakland there. And you know what? What happened? The side chat came through for me. How you doing, Joe Smith? Hello, Uber Goober lady. High times. The side chat came through for me and saved my ass. Couple of them like, oh, I remember. Yeah. There's Uber Goober. Hey, Colleen. Your van was on 8th Street. You got to love Uber Goober, I'm no queen high times. I ain't no queen. I'm 60-year-old old bat, okay? Just having fun in life. I never pretended to be a queen. Nor do I ever feel like I'm a queen. I feel like I'm a person that's exactly the same as I was, maybe a little better mouth, bigger mouthpiece than when I started on January 3rd, 2013. Oh, Rosie, you do so many daily uploads, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Dave, I'm doing the same amount as I always did. You just weren't around in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, right? Maybe one day people realize some people have a passion for producing and doing video. Nice to see you, JK. Yeah, I know Blake. I mean, you got to remember, Blake's like, how could you forget saying hello to the little Asian woman sitting by the plant shop? Because I was on a 6-hour chooch. 6 hours is a long time to be pounding the streets of Oakland, Chinatown. You can forget a little bit about what happened. I was at ghetto McDonald's. I had a beer with a guy who was kind enough to offer a Lagunitas beer, James. I had a charge 3 times on camera. A lot of stuff goes down. Plus, I'm old as fuck, right? the old lady forgets. But I got youngsters like Uber Goober lady to tell me exactly where I park. So that was fun. Don't wait. That's right. When you're 60, you don't waste life anymore. But what you do is see a lot of bitter people that just get so invested on YouTube. So invested in all the drama and the ups and downs and just join the Red Cross. Get involved. Once in a while, just commit yourself one day a week to go out to the real world and see what really is the hell going on out there. You might be shocked. Semper Fi, Yujiro. Nice to see you. Vegas 6 and says, I can't wait till you're 90 and shooting out there. What's that going to make you? 60? That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yeah, Gigi, the real world. That's what makes my world different from a lot of people here that share nothing about their world, but want to have an opinion about everybody else's stuff. That's fine. But the line gets crossed when you tell people what they should and should not do. You can have an opinion, but I no more have to honor your opinion than you have to honor mine. Meanwhile, in the real world, okay, put your Costco stuff away, honey. Yeah, pretty soon we're going to have boy reunion parties. There you go. Nice to see you, Nocturnal. Very nice to see you. So, yeah, I felt very sorry for those people today, those businesses. But then again, you have to also think to yourself, every 20 years, you're going to get whacked. Every 15, 20 years, that river is going to turn into a river that's bigger than the Mississippi River. And it's going to carry all kinds of shit down with it. Oda May says you should show more cleavage. Honey, I'm going to take that under advisement. I like Charmin. I like Norman. I am a youngster at heart. I really am. I go out with enthusiasm, and I love being out there and being enthusiastic. But sometimes, well, I'm not going to go there tonight, but, we'll save that for another night. one of the greatest things for me, as I said this morning, was how great people are, most people are, when you meet them. And you show them some respect. And this is why I think people like Streetstreams, because even though you're in a fearful, god-awful place, even in those dark recesses of civilization, you still find people that are amazingly kind, amazingly well-spoken. And yeah, I almost got my ass kicked a couple times last night. You know, let's not fool ourselves with the areas, but it's just amazing. If I wanted to last night, I could have gotten shit-faced with James somewhere in some house on the International Boulevard, drinking tequila and IPA. And I'll tell you what, in the last 24 hours, nothing has impressed me like that. JK No Cow is cool. Hey, Tim. James was great. If you haven't seen it, I'm doing good, Gary. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay, boo. Those streams are a preview of coming attraction when I hit the road. No matter where I am, we're going to explore, get to know the underbelly, the realities of life on the streets, because I have zero interest in the big tourist attractions, none. I think last time I looked, there were about 293,000 videos on the Golden Gate Bridge. There ain't a hell of a lot of videos about Oakland, California, and there sure as hell ain't a lot of videos about International Boulevard and bringing people a new world that they may not have seen before. I would love to, Holly. Thank you. Hello, Helen. Nice to see you. Always an honor to see. I have no fear to walk in East St. Louis, Illinois. I don't have any fear on that. You know, I guess part of me is very fatalistic. We all got to go sometime. And at age 60, let me tell you, something magical happens at 60. You stop really giving a fuck about this world and you care about the potential next world. You make peace with yourself. You make peace with something greater than you in the world. And you can face anything in life. East St. Louis, take me out. I'm ready. I'm not hoping for it. But not all of my streams are going to be down and dirty. And let's hope that I get taken out. Let's hope for that pepper spray encounter that's going to make nomadic tater tot. Woo! Hit that thumbs up button. There's just lots of stuff to see that's not traditional. I don't like traditional types of things. Eclectic domestic. Yes, trouble is here. Your trouble. Yeah, that's right, Uber Goober Lady says. That's true, Rosie, but no one gets that until they get our age. You know, that's why Uber Goober ladies give no fucks in life, okay? Toe to toe. Bing, 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 bing. You may not like the fact she's got a mouthpiece on her. But she stands up, and she is counted, and she is wonderful. She's in my top 10. We need to hit that too. That's right, Oda May. We're going to treat Oda May like a queen. We get to St. Louis, we're going to rock that town. Monique, how you doing, honey? Oh, you're going to send a present to take Choo-Choo. San Fran, good place. We'll be over there. But, you know, I kind of got a left-handed challenge to go You know, Elvis said, Rosie, you ought to go to Oakland. They'll kill you down there. They gave me fucking beer. Look at nomadic tater tot. I enjoy San Francisco, but the big problem of Chooch in San Francisco, what do you think it is? What do you think the biggest problem of Chooching in San Francisco is? And fucking JK NoCal knows what it is. I'm a people person. I left my heart. The parking. Do you know how much it costs in some garages? $75 a day. $25 for 2 hours to park within 5 blocks of Chinatown. Yeah, the chimping. Yeah, the social justice warriors. No, they're in Berkeley. We hit them over there. Parking. The needles are really in the Mission. They're around the Tenderloin area. You're not going to find needles in North Beach. You're not going to find needles over in the Presidio and over in the nice areas, 19th Avenue over there, Ocean Beach. But the parking is brutal. That's why when you're doing streaming, I don't ever want to tell people about supporting somebody because I get great support with what I do. I am the happiest person in the world because when I'm making content, there's people stepping up out of their kindness and of their heart saying, have a beer, have a meal. That's great. I got no complaints. I'm overdone. I'm treated too well. But they're the kind of streams where you would be grateful for support on things like that. But how in the hell can you justify taking $75 and saying, here, park my van? Because you know what I would end up doing? I'd end up parking 5 miles away and walking in on foot because certain things are just against my constitution. And paying to park is one of them. Rip off. Well, let me tell you, Vegas fixing Hong Kong ain't no charm either, honey. Parking in Hong Kong, you can imagine, in the most densely populated city in the world, there ain't a hell of a lot of parking spots. Hence, you got great public transportation. I'm not ignoring you, Burks. I was on the road, and I was going to address you tonight since you're here, but I'm not going to. But I will just leave you with this one thought, Berg, since you are on the side chat. Yeah, remember Bobby got a parking ticket with street sweeping, $75. Bergs, I like you, but it's starting to get a little bit shaky now with the booting people. Once you get a reputation of being a booter, and remember, I get booted off my own chat more than anybody else. Once you get a reputation of being a booter, it's really hard to have confidence that it's not going to happen again. How you doing, Sophia? Nice to see you, honey. High times, I don't show anybody who's the boss. I think you've got a wrong idea about me. I'm the least boss person out there. Yeah, you can get booted off of your own panel. Ocean Park Motel. That's a good place, Juice. It's clean. It's clean. No, Burks was not the mystery booter. Okay, not that night. So I'm telling you, the other thing, Burks, is if somebody is trying to be nice to you and somebody's trying to be supportive of you, and I will say that you apologized and I appreciate it, but when somebody gives you any kind of tip or anything at all, your first inclination should be grateful, and to say thank you. But the last thing anybody should ever do is curse somebody and F-bomb somebody because you think that they were cheap. How about if waitresses just start coming out to the parking lot and pulling us out of our cars and bitch slapping us around because they didn't like the tip? Or the valet just takes your car at the hotel because maybe he wanted a 5-spot and you gave him a 2-spot. So he just takes your fucking car, puts it in gear, steps on the gas and rams the wall of the hotel or whatever. Here's your car. Understand what the meaning of a tip is. It's not expected, but it's greeted with gratefulness. And I'm not saying, Burks, that I wouldn't give again, but what I'm saying is to try to encourage positive behavior. You really have to think about the way that you treat people that don't have to do anything for you but choose to spend time on the phone with you, support your videos, and yes, even give a tip. It's just gratuity. Hello, Jessica. Like I said, I enjoy having you on panel. I gave you a $25 tip. Do you want me to read out what your message to me was? I wouldn't do that to you, Burks. Yeah, I'm the idiot, Nomadic. That was not Afta. That was me. I never communicated with Afta. I'll be happy to do what she says, but that was me. And you knew it was because you cursed me. Do you want me to pass along your greetings now that I know that it was Afta? Do you want me to pass that along and send that? Do you want me to forward those messages to her? I feel good now. I'm off the hook. So what you're saying, Burks, is that's now directed at Afta. Well, as they say in China, Burks, the needle can't be sharp at both ends, Burks. You can't have it both ways. That tip was given to me before you were even a thought, Burks. And for the record, if Afta directs me or asks me to give anything to you, I will gladly do so on behalf of her. And I don't care if Afta ever tips me another dime. Because you know why? Because she's a positive person to have in chats. She's a fun person to have in chats. And she always has a great attitude. She's earned her right to be in every one of my streams, and she could tie her hands together, never reach into a pocket again, and it wouldn't matter one damn bit to me. But if you set things up that your whole reason for being on YouTube is to make money, even though you accuse me of doing that, make content first, Burks, and good things will flow. Put the money cart before the horse, you're going to have all kinds of problems. Just a little bit of friendly advice. Not dragging you, Just being positive. Just giving a little bit of advice to you. No, see, you're wrong. See, you're lying now, Burks. You're rolling into money. You do this for money. You even told me it wrong. Wrong, Burks. Now you're fabricating the truth as you're famous for doing. Anybody that knows somebody that's been on this channel for 6 years knows that you could never sustain the first 2 years of never making a thin dime unless you had a passion for doing it. And every day I go out there, Burks, I demonstrate a passion for doing that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what you get from Burks. The Steel Reserve, F you, stupid $25. That should definitely open the floodgates for you in the future, Burks. And I wish you all the best on that. Now let's talk about real copyright protection, because I'm having people complain that they're getting channel strikes. And, you know, one of the reasons is not just here, but in a couple different areas of YouTube. This is not the only place I hang out. Some people have taken a fancy to restreaming other people's content now. The best way to avoid a copyright problem is make sure what you're putting up is all of your original content. Because some people fall back on the fair use. Fair use allows, but the fair use gets decided by the person that owns the material that you're uploading. In other words, you can appeal it, but if the person doesn't back off of the claim, then you have to take it to court. You have to take it to court to have a fair use claim. And that's the way that YouTube has chosen to come down on deciding these things. The claim stands. I mean, they will look at it. Sometimes people put in false claims. They'll look at the date of the origination upload and things like that. Just put up your own original content, and you will never have an issue. It's very hard to do here on YouTube, but it always pays off at the end. See you tomorrow, Monkey Boy. I got plenty of friends, Berg, real friends. I don't need to have a life of being a loner, okay? See, he knows I have lots of friends. That's not an issue. I'm just calling out ingratitude where I see it on YouTube. I do rant a lot. How you doing, hippie? There you go, Mr. Z. I'm damn glad to count Monique, to count Celeste and other people as friends. Even though Monique has never tipped anything, would I ever tell Monique, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, Monique? No, because let's face it, people's presence in the chat is enough of a validation and enough of an imprimatur to say, hey, I'm here because I could be 10,000 other places on YouTube, but I like to be here. You don't whine about it. You don't bitch about it. You're happy people watch. Remember in the beginning, Burgess, oh, I only have 5 or 6 people watching. Now you have 25, 30 people. Reward direction, not perfection. Be happy with what you get. Build things slowly. Oftentimes, I think you look at a channel and you think it just happened overnight, that the time and effort wasn't put in. the work, the content, the editing, the leaving content up. Yeah, there are a ton of other Hangouts going. Exactly. If you're here, then it's like, thank you for being here. And you don't know another thing. So this thing about, and then, about streaming and restreaming and keep people asking me advice. Well, this guy now got a strike for streaming, but I can't, there's nothing to help change that. And there's nothing to do. Just use your own content. Yeah, well, I'm not talking about you anymore, Burks. So your wishes come true. That's right, Jessica. A real friend would be happy that a friend is growing their success with a friend like that. Who the hell needs enemies? This is what I'm saying. I swear to God, I'm one of the people on here that genuinely celebrates people's success on YouTube. I have somebody floating into my live stream last night saying, Awesome Hooker has 220 people on her Hangout. I guess this one called Rosie the Doctor. I guess Rosie the Doctor thought it was gonna, I was gonna say something real crappy, and I just consistently disappoint people. I just consistently piss people off. My reaction is, that is bloody fantastic. And you know what makes that great is I was on Awesome Hooker's chat when she had 5, 10 people on the chats. I fucking loved them. I like Awesome Hooker. I want her to succeed mightily. I've taken some steps to backtrack and to go back in time and to remedy some things that I thought would make me feel better and make her feel better about some stuff. I can celebrate her success. I mean, it's like Stellar. I'm a backbencher in Stellars. That surprises people. I'm not Stellar's favorite person in the world, but I backdid some stuff to make me feel a little better. And guess what? I watch and I listen to his Thursday night Hangouts. I don't often comment because it's a little like the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Once you inject yourself into the Hangout, well, you change the whole dynamic of the Hangout. And why in the hell would you want to do that? I love supporting other creators, hippie chick. I've always told people, you want to come in, you've missed the panels, boss. I had panels all weekend. You come in Thursday, Friday, you come into this, you tell about having a Hangout, I could care less. People do it all the time on here. You want to promote your channel? I've promoted the hell out of people like Sophia Chanel, beautiful young trans gal on here. Uber goober later. I start my Hangout sometimes with telling people channel recommendations in places that I think that people should go and content that they should watch. I mean, I walk the walk. I don't talk the talk. I've had Elvis coming, 1 million people coming and cut for him. Ron Jeremy and these other ones, Elvis is live. Elvis is wielding a knife on Elvis is wielding a knife on Hangout and stuff. I'm like, whatever. I'm thinking if it's really that good, I'll just catch it on the replay tomorrow, you know? You know, Mallory Williams is very controversial, but I'm very happy. She's not everybody's cup of tea. But it's somebody that's growing, maybe not in exactly the way that I would grow, but somebody that's making a real splash on YouTube. He's all right. We'll talk in a minute. I'm going to get my last beer, and that's it. Oh man! Then we'll get on to Elvis. Got Lent coming up Wednesday. No beer. I hope nobody made a noose. I hope nobody did. That's it. 4:30. The boss hits the road running. Buddy says, "Ro, did you ever talk to Burks about getting some anger management help?" Honestly, no. I think at age 47, you're pretty much baked in the cake. Hey, Katie. Hello, Happy Meal. So here we are coming down the road today after visiting all this abject misery on the Russian River. Plug in my phone, run it through the car's audio system, and here's Elvis on a Hangout. And what name does he have in his mouth? This ain't going to be a dragon, but I'm going to tell you what. I'm hearing Rosie, you're like a mother to me, more than a friend. That's cool. I don't have a problem with that. Sure as hell I failed as a mom, but okay, I'll bite. But then we're getting around to the topic again of what the hell happens on my panels. And I'm just thinking, okay, Friday late evening, you were on the panel, you stopped by the side chat a couple times. And you've been on panel a couple times over the last, probably 3 or 4 times over the last 8 days. And in those 3 or 4 times, we've not had any dragging. People responsible for what comes out of their mouths. That's my philosophy. But I'm saying, I don't know where the way you put things, you would think that it's a continuous thing that's occurring here. And yet I see you running the reindeer games, and that's what I call them, the reindeer. Let's do the troll reindeer games. Well, let's talk about family first. I've specifically asked my moderators if they see people talking family stuff to please remove it from the chat. Makes sense. We've kind of all agreed across all platforms, especially those of us who have been through the shit tunnel experience of all that, of family being rolled in it. I agree. I 100% agree with that. I don't know why Vegas Vixen was hidden there, but I agree that family should be. I agree that family should be off limits. That is really a certainty. Now, I also had Vinny G on my panel on Friday, and I like to think I get along pretty good with Vinny G. And let me tell you, Vinny G, we're not 100% with each other, but there's kind of an honesty. We're not going to rat each other, okay? I'm honest with him about being a friend of yours. Not a very good one in terms of steerage and everything else, but I'm not one to throw people under the bus. I'm one for long haul, always hopeful. And Vinny has another philosophy of make hay while the sun shines and do his thing. So I got respect for Vinny. I think Vinny's got some respect for me. He says, Rosie, you be you, I'll be me. And there's enough things that bring us together that we don't need to be divided on that. And when Vinny came on Friday night, he made the comment about your dad. With the cocaine and all that. And I asked Vinny, I said, Vinny, could we just not talk about people's families on the panel? And you know what Vinny didn't say? F old fuck Rosie. Yo, you're a bigger piece of shit than Elvis. Vinny G steps up as a gentleman and says, Rosie, I respect you. I can honor that. Would you, how you doing, Kat? Would you have the same honor amongst other people in these chats? We could go a long way towards addressing the disrespect deficit, actually the respect deficit here on the community. I think we've all kind of agreed that family and things should be off limits. And I'm very happy that Vinny was a gentleman enough to say, no problem. See, because Vinny understands he's got his own platform. He can do his own thing. I can't control what Vinny does on his chat. And I would never tell Vinny what to do on his chat. I'm not down 100% with some of the stuff that Vinny does. But like me, Vinny has to comply with the terms and conditions of YouTube. So rather than nail Vinny, I just tell Vinny, thank you for being a gentleman. Thank you for understanding the respect when you do come on somebody else's platform to try to uphold our almost universal belief that family should not be dragged into YouTube. And I mean, even the biggest trolls, quote unquote, out there share that belief. And they honor that for the most part, which is pretty amazing. Now, the thing that concerns me, Marshall, is that people have a limit to gameplay. And I've agreed. I've said, yes, your contention today on the panels and on the streams, I don't ever talk about your family. I talk about it in a positive way. I know your family members. I got Narse coming out to visit. I want to make sure he has a good time. I want him to understand and feel the positive aspects of YouTube, the upside. of not being in a place where he has to fight and join forces with you and sit in the passenger seat and drink the Kool-Aid. He can come here and have a good time, do some content, go some places, get his head out of the YouTube mixer, and show another side of Narce, a fun side. You know, go out, have some meals, go visit some sites, have a good time, spend some time with Jen, normalize things. Not everybody needs to be a weapon to be used in war, okay? But when I tell you this game and the people are getting wise to it, I'm banning all the trolls. You know, I mean, you might be the dirtiest player in the game, but I'm telling you, I'm not telling you how to run your channel. The banning and then the unbanning, and people create new channels and come in and troll. I mean, that's game playing. So don't say you don't like the trolls when much more than me, you cater to the trolls much more than I ever have in my whole existence on YouTube. And I'm going to ask the side chat, vote 69 if you think that Marshall entertains and depends on trolls more than I do. It's be interesting to see this. Put 69 if you think that's a truism. There it is. The tribe has spoken. 69 times 100,000, Juice says. You cannot, if you live by the sword, you go down by the sword. The people that make your life miserable online, maybe they do, maybe they don't. Those people that you claim make existence so miserable are the lifeblood of your channel and your views. Let's call a spade and be honest about that. Because the one constant over the last 2 months in particular is you've accused me of catering to the trolls. And I'd like to know, in what particular way do I cater to the trolls? Do I feed them? Your family? No. I stand up for your family. Because at the end of the day, your family's decent people, okay? And I don't believe the stories, the horrible, terrible stories that circulate about family life and growing up. I put no credence to that whatsoever. That's as vile as it gets. But in this platform, I stand up for your family. I will always stand up for your family. We're not having a panel tonight. It's going to be an early night, Odame. You both have a wrench. Just take it easy. There's nothing for me to figure. Covert radio, I don't want to figure anybody out. I just want to be nice on my channel. I want to be positive. I do want to stand up for family members that have nothing to do with this crap that goes on. But I just want to tell Marshall, let's be honest, when it comes to this claim that I cater to the trolls, I don't think in any way, shape, or form that can even be remotely considered true. I've never had to go through here and have a band fest with people. Now let's think about, there's the real reality of it, that I've never had to come on here and sit here and, oh, this is such hard work. I got to take this out. Man, I must have banned 500 trolls in the last 3 days. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, in 5 days it'll be like, hey, the king is showing mercy on the trolls. I'm unbanning all you trolls. I'm just like, wow. I mean, I've never had to have a banathon. Maybe on a hangout, maybe 2 people get shown the gate, maybe 2. And some people say some horrendous shit about me on the side chat. But sometimes you have to accept that some of the stuff they say is true. And here comes the meat of tonight's situation. You might not like to hear what people say. But in my experience on YouTube, whether it comes from people that I was on panels with before that I'm not now, you may not like to hear what they say. You may not like to hear what people say on comments. You may not like to hear what people say in this side chat. But the reality is, oftentimes there's a grain of truth there. People don't come to Hangouts to be slapped. People don't come to Hangouts to be treated as if they're grist in a mill. People don't come to be Hangouts to be belittled, to be talked down to. You know, because the reality is, a lot of these people are a hell of a lot smarter than you and I are. They're smart enough not to share their lives. And yet they can still be nice, which absolutely floors me. Hey, Tasha. That's about all I really wanted to say. I'm not going to have a long-winded win. I'm not going to be singing into a plastic bottle tonight. I'm not going to be blaming people in the side chat for what goes on. I did make my point tonight that I do stand up for people. I do stand up for families on YouTube. I always will. Having gone through all the horrible experiences of how bad it can be and the suffering that people endure, I get that. What I can suggest in closing is, rather than be a lightning rod for negative. Now, I know for the most part, I think for the past couple months, you have been living your life. I don't think, there's some people that will always live in the past for what you did before. Except for, the thing with Tucker and a few other things. I think there's definitely been, are you better than you were 2 years ago? 100% better in my mind. Well, not 100%, let's say 50% better. Because that time it was really bad. I think you've gotten tired. You've gotten worn down yourself. You're getting older. You project down the road and you see your life and you think to yourself, Jesus, do I want to do I want to battle this way my whole existence? Now I just want to say you and I can probably never be what I'm going to say, but it's an honor to our families. An honor. This is why I do the offsets of videos, and this is why I go out and try to create content, because at the end of it all, when I'm gone, no matter what happens, there may be something somebody looks back on and says, hey, that was great coverage of the fires, the Russian River. I enjoyed traveling in Reno and drone flying. Some little shredded thing that somebody could be proud of one day. Ask yourself, if you're making content that gives you a sense of pride, and not just pride because you're standing up and existing on YouTube and surviving. In other words, be a point of positivity for your family, that your sister and your nephew can look at your stuff and say, wow, cool beans. Reflect some positive light. Thank you, frequent flyer. Oh, hell, nice. Yeah. Simon says, thank you, Rosie, also for recognizing that your side chat isn't all about trolling either. Yeah, the thing that bothers me the most is this claim that I entertain trolls on my channel. I'm very proud of the side chat that I have. I'm proud that some people aren't here, and I'm glad that some people aren't here anymore on the side chat. I'm glad. But I'm saying I'm also glad that for the most part, people are positive, because when they know and come on my side chat, it's not going to be a negative experience. I don't have people, I might have people that wear a troll mask in your chat, but when they come into this chat, they take off that mask and they be themselves. Hey, Jacob. Yeah, we still have Trolleranos. How you doing, Tuna? Nice to see you. Yeah, we still have Trolleramas once in a while. So I'm going to open up the side chat a little bit. Yeah, I just think to myself, Burks, anything that people give you is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Whether it's $5, I have people that give $2, and I'm very grateful for that. Because in reality, nobody has to give a fucking thing on this platform. Nothing. They don't even have to give viewership on here. Man, we should be down on our knees. It's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for supporting. And I'll tell you what, Burks, if you do content, people will support it. But if you sit around and you whine and you want to parody people and you want to talk about, you know, now I'm Morticia Adams, blah, blah, blah. Stephen Hoff, you may not like it, but I might be a geriatric man in a bra and a wig, but the reality is it's the way I choose to present myself on YouTube, as a feminine casing, whether you like it or not. You've hidden yourself behind your nonsense, and yet you still exist on the channel. You still have a place here. You still have a voice here. where 99% of the other chats would have taken you out like that. Burks, you can be a show when you want to be a show. I give you credit. We've talked on the phone a lot, Burks. Leave your content up. Go show Jimi Hendrix's grave. Go show Seattle. Go give people an experience, and you might be surprised what happens. See, Rose, I want to spend my little amount of time for good people not being yelled at and called names for other reasons in Burks now. That's exactly right, Celeste. You probably have the maturest outlook of anybody I have seen on here. You also have an ability not to let people influence. You can see through the bullshit, and you can also see the realities of the truth of situations on here, which I like. Burks says, walking around Santa Rosa isn't content. Sorry, Morticia Adams. I guess I'm Morticia Adams now. Burks, it's content if people say it was content. It's content if the numbers support it. It's content. You may not like it because you're not a people person, Burks. You're not a person that enjoys being in the public, interacting with people. You could have never had that beer with James yesterday. You could never sit in that restaurant and enjoy sharing food with that family sitting next to me, or handled yourself without getting killed on the streets of International Boulevard because you would have chosen to got rough and tough with some guy that charges you and demands to know what you're doing. I'm not like you. I'm a people person. And you know what? People love seeing that content. Look at the numbers yesterday, Burks. I know what people want to see. They might not like it. So red line, Rosie, let's back off. We don't have to go to the alleys, but I get that. Glam. You know, Berg said it's only content for you because you have heavy hitters super chatting you. Bergs, I never had the expectation that anybody would do anything. You get a message one day that says, hey, you're enabled for super chat. Do you want to put it on? I said, yeah, put it on just like I put the thumbs up and thumbs down on. Just like I do the Streamlabs. It's not up for me to decide. If somebody like Ufta enjoys the content, it's not because I twisted her arm. It's not because I berated her and demanded that she support me. It's because out of the blue, she says, hey, I'm enjoying myself on the stream. This is the content that I like. Thank you. And what is wrong with that? I've tried to tell Marshall. You tried to lead by example and tell Marshall, look what happens when you do positive content. People support you like crazy. It's blown me away when I do street streams and stuff, how much people care and watch and enjoy. But if I ever sat around a garage I've gone ahead and removed Dave Dickey's wrench, so that takes care of that. He won't be. I'm sorry to everybody that got timed out on there. Obviously, he lost his mind. I see he's been blocking people on the side chat. timing people out. Yeah, thank you, Jamie Lynn. I appreciated you being there. I really do. Yeah, it's very rude. It's very rude. It's something that I've dealt with for years. No reason at all for doing that stuff. No reason at all. Okay. Yep, there was no reason to time them out. There's no reason. Anyway, I'm not going to engage anymore tonight. I'm going to go ahead and close it down. I'm sure there'll be more F-bombs coming my way for people that can't seem to get along well with other people. And that's cool. Do a video of your childhood soon. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I did a pop-up. I was going to do a pop-up one today. We just didn't have enough bandwidth, but I'm glad I did a set video piece. I'll be doing something fun. You can believe that. Much love to you, Brandy. Yeah, you were wrenched too, Mallory. Don't get jumped in the hood. There we go. Yeah, ask me on Twitter there. What was your childhood like? I just grew up in a very large family. Yeah, I cannot believe that you were blocked out on here. So, it wasn't me that timed you out, Stephen Hoff. It wasn't me on here, okay? Yep, Polly, thank you. I'll be on a few more minutes here. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate, honey. Thank you. Thank you, Random Tucker. I appreciate that. There you go. I learned to love you, Mallory. Oh boy. Boss always has to add has to add a juicy note to things. Don't say, "Hey, nice car." I'll be around a bit. I'll stick around a little longer. All right. I'm kind of thinking for one of my next streams, I may want to test myself out. I might want to do like a be homeless for a night on the streets of Santa Rosa, just sleeping out. Get my sleeping bag, get a backpack, and hit the streets, not knowing exactly where I'm going to spend the night. And, maybe end up at the mission get something to eat. I don't know. Kayla says, bad idea. Marshall says, screw that. Could be very interesting to see life on the streets. Doesn't seem like that's a real great idea. That would be content. Some people do. That's what I'm saying. Get a cardboard box and go real homeless. Plenty of women are spending the nights out there. I've seen hundreds. There's 2,500 homeless people in this county. 2,500. That's enough to fill up a decent sized auditorium. Don't do it. You'll be poked. I think it would be interesting. Yeah, no, I don't want to upset, I don't want to get people all in there. I'm not doing shit just for, just to be. I'm curious about, there we go. I'm curious about the experience and just seeing what that might be like. Be careful with shelters. Youre, I would not, one of the qualifiers was I would not go to a shelter. I wouldn't go to a shelter at all. It would definitely be on the street. I think it could be interesting. See, I don't want to go into a mission and then video it that I'm eating dinner there, because I'm not entitled to eat there. I cannot do that, But I can pack in my own food and do my own thing. Eat my own food out there and just see what it's like to just do a stream overnight. The real question is, would you hide your camera and stuff? The real question is, would you, oh, thank you, Helen, would you dare to go to sleep? That's the thing. That's the interesting thing. Yeah, live under a bridge with a found Mr. Buddy Heater. Jesus, Tasha. You're really bringing back memories now, honey. Hey, there you go, Vinny. Nice. I gave you a good shout out earlier, Vinny. As usual. I think that might be pretty nice to do that one night. Yeah, no, that's not wrong, Kat. It's not wrong. Yeah. Well, the camera would keep, the thing would keep rolling all night long. That would be it. Yes, feel sleep during the day, and then all you got to do is drink enough beer to pass out. See, you got problems. Vinny's a problem solver. He just gets shit done. Gets shit done. Done it. Woke up with no shoes. What I don't want to end up with is wake up with my pants down at my ankles, face down with a quarter in my hand. And a weird feeling. Must I continue? Hey, how you doing, Teresa? Better wait until after Lent. That's funny, Kim. This is my last. I only got 2 more nights of having a beer. With a note that says, love, Dave Dickey. That's it. Homeless be trying. I'm no pincushion, man. I ain't no pincushion. Oh yeah, Kat. I'm glad to have you on. I'm glad to have you on there. Stole my shoes, and it did happen when I passed out in the cemetery. You got to kind of set it up. I feel like contacting the mission and saying, could I spend a night and just video the experience, but then you get into privacy issues. But then if you were saying, hey, I want to use it as a thing to donate, you know, to give a direct link to the mission, not to me, but to the mission. And then people could make a note if I donated $5 or whatever. They might go for something like that. A little bit of awareness of what life is. Not necessarily when lights go out, but Tilly May's going to say, I'm going to start driving for Lent. Oh, drinking for Lent. Will you break Lenten fast on Sundays? No, I will not have a beer for 40 days. I think they might go for that. It just takes a little bit you got to protect people's dignity, and you have to deal with a high degree of respect when you do that. I don't ever want to be disrespectful. Vinny's like, what is Lent? Lent is a time of deprivation and doing without. Usually things that mean a lot to you. I don't think it would be fair to fix on sleeping area. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't ever want to humiliate anybody, even tangentially do so. I want to make sure, of course, Tilly May, I appreciate that. So I probably would be on the streets. I'm going for the gold, man. I'm not breaking. I'm going. It's going to be really difficult for me to go 40 days without drinking. I'm what you call a binge alcoholic. When I drink a lot. Yeah, they'll take you right if you say that. I just, I worry about. Sometimes things get very misinterpreted here on YouTube, and a good thing can turn into a terrible thing. Drink oodles. There we go. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Yujiro. Yeah, I like chocolate. Here's Belgian chocolate only, Vinny. It's spring. No more drinking. Hello, Ufta. How you doing, sweetie? Once again, Ufta, we could not keep your name out of our mouths tonight. Oh, Oda May, I've slept on the streets myself before. I'm just, YouTube adds it a new dimension. Yeah, you got to turn off the voice chat. That's exactly right. It's got to be a silent one. Oh, 500 kilograms of cherry liqueurs will do the trick. It's technically not drinking. Tilly May, there's a certain class of alcoholism that I think is when you start to drink, you don't feel the effects of it, so you have to just keep drinking and drinking and drinking. And Vinny and I would be perfect matches for coaches, and Vinny and I would be perfect matches. Ufta, you just existed, honey. That's all you have to do around here. You just have to exist. Oh, yeah. Okay, Oda May. I don't think I'd be that complicated, but I would just want to just do a sleep stream, head out at, 5 p.m. and set up. Definitely be gone till midnight, walking the streets. The big problem is finding a place to rack out for the night where you're not going to be killed. You're not going to be sexually assaulted. And, a little bit of weatherproof. Oh, thank you, Blake. Yeah, I've never missed a day at work or a day of school. I can't even remember the last decade I was even ill. I don't even know. Something wrong with me. Yeah, trading places. That's what we need, Nola. Do 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 do. Yeah, watch out for the meth zombies. I know. Yujiro. Kratom. Yeah, Kratom the clown at 3 a.m. in the morning. There's visions of Jeff T. Rowe. Hey, move over. Can we share that bag? Let me take my pants off. Hello, Kiwanis. Nice to see you. Kratom. You know what kratom is, Stephen? It's a plant that grows in Southeast Asia. And its effects are very different on people. You were timing people out, boss. You took out Eclectic Domestic. You timed out Mallory Williams. I mean, what the hell? What did they do? A wrench has responsibility, to be fair. Hi, Zoe. You can have the wrench, but I'm just saying, why don't you just be a little, just stop taking people out. Yeah, and Celeste did nothing. Eclectic Domestic didn't do anything. Want to get some views, Vinny? No, Vinny. Eclectic Domestic, Dave Dickey. Eclectic Domestic has never had a wrench in here, okay? Never. Mallory Williams has never had a wrench in here. So I don't know. I'm not sure which which thing you're talking about. Yeah, how about we jump in the middle of a jungle for 40? And Vinny's like, for 40 days and we go prehistoric. Could you imagine Vinny's like, Rosie, I think we're in some deep shit. I was like, Vinny, did you remember the backpack with the with the whiskey in it? Oh fuck, Rosie, I jumped out so fast I forgot. Fuck, Rosie, I forgot to grab the bag. I do too, Vinny. I've made more hooch than I've made hundreds of gallons of fermenting stuff. Isn't that funny? Oh, it's funny. Has Tilly Mae been upset? Oh, thank you, Q1. I appreciate that, honey. I'm an old bat. Thank you. That's funny. Vinny, think of how nice and slim we're going to look after 40 days of chomping on tree bark. Knowing our luck, Vinny, we'll have the one fucking tree that's like a total hallucination. It's like a total hallucinogenic. It's like we just be stumbling around, or like our livers are fucked. It's like eating mushrooms, right? Well, Rosie, who the fuck do you think is going to die first, you or me? Well, Vinny, you're a little bigger than I am. Could you take my last will? Yeah, a set of shoulders and traps. I haven't got the worst fucking camera on planet Earth. Why not just give up beer, but not that Rosa stuff you drink? It's all about, it's all about doing without. Pick something that you really love and then give it up. And I love drinking. I absolutely adore drinking. I'm going to get another beer. Yeah, 40 days of tripping. Can you imagine that? Vinny, we got to catch a fish. Well, Rosie, he's holding up a piece of fucking bark. What do you think this fucking is, huh? I got a fucking salmon here. And what, you don't like it? Well, I'll take a big bite. Look. Cobra John, who are you talking to? We're not friends, really? The hell? The hell you say what? We're not friends anymore. We're not? Did you not get my nudie portfolio? No, I'm not getting snockered. I'm not getting snockered. The drinking spree with a bang. I love drinking. I love drinking. So, something to give up for 40 days. This magic moment, so different and so. I'm so inhibited, I know. Yeah, Benny would use his shoes to bonk official net. I'm trying to be this year, Blake. Any updates on the news? There we go. Is Cobra John mad at me? Yeah, walked the desert for 40 years, right? How do you not feel shame when people post your online cam sex pics? What am I supposed to do? I mean, it is my life. There was a dark period in my life, you know, you had to make some money. It is what it is. You got to own it. How can I ask people to take it down? I mean, what, you know? I live in the real world. You know, once your family and everybody and jobs and everybody's all dealt with that stuff, you're pretty much good to go in life, you know? What are you supposed to do? Oh, I was remotely close to nudes with mama bears. They're not recent. They're not recent pics. High times. What would you do? You know, it's life. It helps to build the legend, you know? Chili Maze, for those wondering, yes, I am this dramatic and realize everything in the end of the world. I was born that way. Well, Chili May, there's a lot of people that respect you. I don't know what trouble you've gotten into recently, but you're very educated. You speak very well. You're very cogent with your thought processes. You're also very considered. All right, just one more beer. I keep saying that, right? Well, that's what I'm saying. They look nothing. That's what I'm saying, Vegas Vixen. I got the new and improved Butte. Oh no, Teresa, I'm gonna be off of here at 10 o'clock. So it's gonna be a short night. I got a big day tomorrow. Got to also get Jen ready for Wednesday to San Francisco. There we go, Brandy. That's why I wear the sweats. I just can't. Cobra John, are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Yeah, tomorrow's another day. Got that apple buy. I got to go get some good jeans. That's what I need to get. I saw some on the way. They had some really nice ones down in Oakland, but I could not stop and try them on. Yeah, there you go. You have to give up righteous indignation. Dramatic Tater Tot says, I'm not mad at you yet. I don't know, Tilly May. I kind of like women. I kind of like women that are outspoken. Just for me, I mean, there's a lot to dislike in what I do, but you know, I like the fact you got a mouthpiece on you. This magic. Look it up in the country version on YouTube. There you go. Well, let's face it, Celeste. I mean, my space girl from Planet Triple X doesn't leave a hell of a lot. I mean, there's not a lot to imagine. And there's not a lot that's not covered by, you know, 13 and a half square inches of material or something like that, right? I want to tell you what, honey, it just didn't. It was a cross current of confusion. I got cursed last night. I got F-bombed. Whoa. Hey, there's my Andrea girl. How you doing, honey? That's funny. That's what I'm saying. My bikini cooking is legendary. That's it. I mean, shit. I mean, there's not much. Now, Mallory Williams. Yeah, that space gun is loud, but that's what makes it fun. Now, Mallory Williams, if she was to do a bikini baking, now that would be, there's your viral video, right? Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't know what the next stream's going to be. Do a homeless one. No, I was streaming in Oakland, Chili May. I wasn't really online. Did Kat get her chocolate? Yeah, I wasn't on Hangouts late last night. I just came home and crashed. I had done about 5 miles on International Boulevard and around Oakland. So I didn't come to any Hangouts or participate in any last night. I did a 6-hour street stream. Oh, Valerie. Yeah, cooking with sass. That's it. Shoots the tunnels. There you go, Cobra John. Cobra John, are you going to come to Vegas? Bright light shining, gonna set my soul. Gonna set my soul on. Vinny, didn't you mess your nose up with chili powder or something? Oh, fuck. Yeah, maybe you'll meet us down there. Yeah, show Kat some love down there. Clear design. It says, okay, Vinny. I've seen Vinny do some outrageous shit on his streams. Still my most epic thing is something that never happened on YouTube. There we go, Brandy. Don't tease me now. My best thing was months ago when when Mama Bear was still a relative novelty and stuff, and we had Billy Joe Spears blanket on the ground and said, Mama Bear, I will give you $500 if you put your bathing suit on, put a blanket on the ground, roll around on said blanket, and sing word for word perfectly, blanket on the ground. And at the end of it, say, I love Vinny G. and put my fucking name, Vinny, on your head. You know what? Mama Bear got pissed at me because she never received notification of that challenge. She never knew that Vinny had done that challenge in lipstick on the forehead. Vinny G. I took the blanket from the bedroom. Alexa, play Billy Joe Spears' Blanket on the Ground.
Here's a sample of Blanket on the Ground by Billy Joe Spears on Amazon Music.
About to. Lie on the blanket on the ground. I took the blanket from the bedroom. Good night, Rob and Granny too. I fucking love Vinny. Oh shit. And his other one, oh please, oh God, oh let him, oh please be him. Oh it must be him. Doo-doo, it must be him. Yeah, no, I'm not a good singer, you know. Yeah, Vegas Vixen's like, I always seem to watch Rosie naked. There we go. Let's face it, I do a lot of skin on here. That's just like Mama Bear can't either. That's funny as hell. It must be Shirley Bassey. It must be him. Oh please, I must be him. Yeah, I'm amazed at Vinny's eclectic taste in music. I mean, the things that I would nail out, he just seems to pop onto his stream. He's never discovered Mrs. Miller, though. He's never discovered Mrs. Miller, who's the patron saint of vintage audio rebuilding. Strangers in the Night. Mrs. Miller, Capitol Records. Although I did turn Vinny on to Akon. Alexa, play I Just Had Sex by Akon.
Here's a sample of I Just Had Sex, explicit version by The Lonely Island, featuring Akon on Amazon Music.
Have you ever had sex? Ooh, I just had sex and it feels so good. I just had sex. I love Akon, man. That's great with Lonely Island. Good shit. Yeah, that's it, Monique. And it felt so good. I just had sex and it felt so good. She let me put a bag on my head. Yeah, I'm getting Brandy's thighs going. Lonely, but it's sad. Which one, Tasha? Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. That's funny. Tasha said we should have a boy cruise, huh? Yeah, Brandy's got those hot thighs, baby. Vinny said a bag on the head is still. Hey, Janie, how you doing, honey? The amazing thing is, Vinny, I mean, it's just like that bag really makes a difference, man. Yeah, I mean, you got to show your face to the brothers the next day, you know? Was that it, Monique? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? Who's going to be in the hot tub? Sammy K did a nice, she did a nice stream today of showing the Carnival Cruise Line Mystic or something like that. Mystery. Yeah. Tasha, what the hell was that? What was that ship? Yeah, Monique would send somebody down the down the exhaust stack. Monique, did you see Elvis today? Rosie, don't be asking me nothing about Elvis. I don't know nothing about Elvis. Monique. All right, I pushed him down the exhaust stack. See, I got a conscience, Rosie. I gotta confess it. Yeah, the artwork was pretty weird. The fact that they're selling the artwork was even creepier than the fucking artwork. Oh man, yeah, the Mystic or something like that. She did a good review. Here, Monique. I can't lie, Rosie. I pushed his ass over the thing. That was it. I said, Elvis, could you get my sunglasses went down there? Oh, okay, Monique. Yeah, you're gonna trip balls on the cruise. That's it. How you doing, Nature Woman, Kentucky? Nice to see you, honey. I'm all right, high times. Ain't nothing special in here. I just have to laugh. I'm a real pain in the ass, high times. Oh, shit, that's funny. I ain't no king, honey. I just do my own thing. Yeah, Andrea wants to poke me in the boob. Well, vice versa, Andrea. I'm not telling anybody, Burks. I tried to give you good positive advice tonight. I'm not saying I'm not going to support you again, but what I'm saying is you can be positive about stuff. You know, be positive. Vinny, you can't stay out of YouTube jail. It's against your nature. You should have a wall with your strikes of honor. I think I had at last count like 18 strikes or something like that, Vinny. Yeah, send Vegas fixing a pizza. I'm just saying, Bergs, I did that with a good heart. Okay. You know, that was my bottom line. I gave to you as, as love. Okay. It's not discretion, Bergs. I mean, you filleted me, you know. Travel agents took us to a tour. Probably get us kicked out by the Tampa Port Authority. There we go. Hey, Dave, how you doing? What's going on, Dave? Nice to see you. Take care, Cobra John. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Vegas fixing. Yeah, just take the lesson learned and move on. You know, be positive in life, and good things will flow to you if you're a positive person. God, giving Elvis $3,000. Are you kidding me? Where do you get that idea? You got to be kidding me. Maybe move the decimal point over one place to the left, Burks. Good Lord, $3,000. I'm giving up beer. I'm giving up alcohol for Lent. I hope I make it. I'm not going to tell him again, Burks. You're the one that keeps saying it on here, okay? Oh, wow. Just keep pounding it into the ground now. Just keep pounding it in. Ain't that the truth, Kim? Maybe I will. I don't know, Bergs, maybe you can set the Vegas line on me, huh? What are the odds that I last 40 days? I might last 40 minutes. Who knows? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brandy. I'm grateful for anything, you know? Yeah, I thought you paid Marshall $5K. I mean, Burks just throws out these huge figures like, oh, Rosie, you gave Elvis $3,000, or Tasha, you gave Elvis $5K. Are you kidding me? Man. You sure can, Sophia. You sure can, honey. You can do anything you want with me. Seriously, Sophia, you can. God, come on, focus. You can show me how to put. You can show me how to put makeup once. Yeah, Just Mel says Berg blocked me, and all I did was tell him to his mom for next time she came to garage to tell him to discipline him. Yeah, I mean Berg's reaches for the ban hammer so fast. He bans people out so fast. Oh man. Oh, give up the trashy bikini videos for that. They're not trashy. People love those 1,000 poems. Are you kidding? My God, that's the backbone of the channel, huh? There's Sophia. Sophia, we can do a hot tub video together, honey. What do you think about that? Vicky, how you doing, sweetie? Okay, you take care, Kiwana. We can have an April, September kind of sweet scene, right? Yeah, times me out for Burks does that stuff to me too. You know, yeah, it's dollars, Sophia. Not me, you. Granny panties, please. Yeah, someday come on the panel, Sophia, and you know, people love to see you here. I just had sex and it feels so good. Love Akon. I mean, I tried to. You will, Sophia, for sure. Next stream, I do. Next panel, I do. Brandy. Oh, wow. Here you go again, Bergs. Now, see, Bergs brings up Stewie, the whole thing. Here's to Stewie. Pathetic. See? Now who's living in the past? Ash is like Akon is a douche. Oh, shit. Yeah, I have some new spring bikinis. They're a little small in the bottom. So, be interesting. Yeah, I love Stewie. Yeah, why is Berg so mad? Yeah, Jamie Lynn said, Berg's timed me out for saying Vinny G and Tucker were awesome. I haven't been back to his stream in one. Imagine how many people are on Berg's block list. Dee, did you see my video from Russian River? Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I welcome everybody to my panel, Tilly May, that's for sure. But I'm honest about things. I always believe in hopefulness. Bill Gates makes 200,000 a second. I like the way Vinny does the math. No, he can't get off the pass from me about what happened before. Bergs always throws up your past to you. Yeah, why block people so much? Come on. Vinny, how much does Jeff Bezos of Amazon, Kerry Packard, I guess he's dead. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the big bloke down in Australia that owns Fox, Rupert Murdoch. What does he make a second, Vinny? He might be dead too. I don't know. Good. Please keep off your buttons. Your past dictates your present and future. Bergs, you're too unforgiving of other people. You're too brutal on your assessment of people. Now you're on this Morticia Adams kick. Good night, Andrea. Have a safe drive, honey. Be careful driving. It is brutally cold out. Oh, that's funny as hell. Oh, here we go. See, Bergs, you'll never let the Stewie incident go again, right? I have one bad night at a bar. Wasn't even that bad. A lot of people fucking loved it. I don't know why Bergs is so angry all the time. Love you too, Andrea. I'm a happy drunk. I mean, when I drink a lot, I'm really happy. Yeah, Brandy's like, Bergs, how many times you've been forgiven? I lost count. Mm-mm-mm. Man, I like people that I like people who are happy when they drink. Yeah, I think that's true. Your character throughout life will be your fate. I think that's probably very true. Oh, wow, it's the negatives here, Cole. That's what Dave said. It was already 0 this afternoon. Mallory says, remain calm. No, absolutely to flash photography. Bergs is all part of our script. Please sit back and enjoy the show. There we go. He just can't let go of my problems on my streams. He's still talking about Stewie last month at the Hot Monk Tavern. Okay, he's $1,415 per second. I don't know. When Ufta indicates what she wants me to do, I'll do it. But the stream ended before she could tell me what to do, Burks. Do you think I'm the kind of person? I've had Seeds to Freedom send me money for Lars Hope. I forwarded that to Lars Hope. I didn't put it in my, that picture's crooked. Damn, you're right, Tuna. Son of a bitch. There you go, Tuna. How's that, Tuna? I straightened that fucking picture out for you. There you go. Now, besides the fucked up curtain, yeah. I know the sweatpants are funny, you know. I mean, look at this now. They're really just going to turn into a crazy house now. Oh, Sammy Jacks is on a cruise. That's nice. Goes with the curtains. There we go. Well, Tuna told me the picture was off kilter. Fuck, you know. The whole place is falling apart. That's it. I just be on an angle like this, you know. Good night, Holly. That funny. I know, Vinny. Man, did I pay a price for that stream? Wow. Man, yeah, just blame earthquakes. That's it. I don't have super chat, but I do have cut girth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tasha. This place is a pigsty. And it smells like the dog, right? The Godfather wanted Sammy bad. That's what I'm saying, Vinny. All we have to do is say Stewie around here and everybody knows. Vinny, I can't, you know, you set up the shit for fun. I just can't even, I can't even stop fucking up, you know. Stewie got more subs than Burks. That's it. I know it's going to drive you. Fix that picture. Here we go. I'll fix it. All right, there we go. I can't drive. Tuna is going to be nuts here if I don't fix that damn picture. There we go. Check your panty for ticks. There we go. I don't know, but I don't know, Vinny. Still off. Tune is still off a little bit. Shit. I gotta go get my bubble level. Shit. I need my laser level, Tuna. Marshall Zia, what's gross, huh? I think Sammy had a good idea to do a cruise. I've never been on a cruise. Did they have like a big suite that made like 3 or 4 people could rent out a suite? Absolutely. You can go through. Absolutely, Ufta. I'd do anything, of course. It's just that the stream ended before we got to really converse on that. So, absolutely. Yeah, wait till he's on a nice streak, though, Ufta. Wait till he treats me nicely, okay? Please. Oh, well, you leave in 29 days for a cruise. Nice. You'll have another one like this. That's nice, Tasha. That's great. I'm afraid, Tasha, if I go on a cruise, I'll just be fucked up drunk the whole time. It's like a Kid Rock cruise, Just get me a Budweiser bikini and just smashed. Just drunk as a skunk. Yeah, I think Ufta's got to put your feet to the fire a little bit, Burks, Use beings as you got kind of mean and stuff about things. I'm going to do a Ouija board live stream. Oh, fuck. I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead. I am fucking dead, man. Oh my God. Good night, Joe Smith. Good night, honey. I am fucking dead. Vinny, if you do a Ouija board for Stewie, could you ask him if he's mad at me or happy that is he pissed off that I went off the rails? Oh, see, there we go, Burks. Oh man, now I'm telling you, Vinny, that's fucking content, man. That is funny as hell. Stewie communicates from. Ask Stewie if he likes the girls with something a little extra, How you doing, TLA? Things are good. It's a good night tonight. I got the Vinny in the house. He's regaling us with laughter here. Yeah, I went off the rails, Bunny, as usual. Oh, man. I mean, it's almost guaranteed every live stream that I'm going to be off the rails somewhere. You're kind of too peaceful for Stewie. Yeah, I mean, I think Stewie would have had a good sense of humor. He would have said, "Hey, Rosie, come on over, give me a hug, girl." Gird your loins. Yeah, Tilly May, I'd say this is kind of the wretched end of YouTube down here. You're used to the real, what would I say? You're used to park at this. Let's think it's a Monopoly board, Tilly May. Now, Tilly May's used to hanging out on Ventnor Avenue and the green parts of the board, and men, Ufta's on Boardwalk and Park Place, and Rosie's on fucking Oriental Avenue, and Vinny's on Atlantic Avenue. No, I'm on Baltic Avenue. Strutting my wares on the corner. You can see Park Avenue, but you never get the invite to be there. High class properties for Ufta, right? Here, Rosie, here's a 5 spot. Who's in jail and can't go past? Burks is in jail. Would you ever let Burks out of jail? Right. I mean, what's the one next to Baltic Avenue? Vinny, I'd be on Baltic Avenue and Vinny would be on the one next to me. People pay us with when they land on our hotel, they pay us with horse shit. You land on Ufta's property and you're fucking dead, Oh man, that's funny. No, Marshall's not here now. Yeah, what happened to Shiki? Oh, he's always lurking in my stream. Always. Oh, you like that allegory? So do I. It's kind of yeah. There's Marshall. Kind of knew he was lurking there. Yeah, I think what's the street with You got Baltic Avenue, and then there's another purple. There's another purple. There's two purple. Then it goes up to like a light blue with Oriental Avenue, and then it goes up to orange. Then it goes from orange to green, and then it goes from green to Boardwalk and Park Place. What is that? Trying to think. Yeah, I have a beautiful brain, Bunny. It's that philosophy brain. It's that existentialism. It's that Jean-Paul Sartre. Just that nihilism. That it's all meaningless. It's all shit. Oft is like a Park Place. Oft is like, all you scrubs can come in one day a year. We have the servants party here. Do 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 la da da da. Yeah, it's what it is. It's all shit. That French nihilism, that French existentialism. I'm more of the Jeremy Bentham utilitarian pragmatic school of the church of whatever's working now. Yeah, you gotta carry a spare key on your rig. I think I got one. Oh, Vicky's like, I love you for your brain. Really, Vicky? Next week we'll compare Boyd and drama characters to Clue. Done in the garbage by Burks, or else Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick. Shit. Marshall's a far left libertarian. I don't know. What would I peg Marshall's political philosophy? I know he's not as conservative. I know he's not as much a Trump backer as he claims to be, because he loved Obama. He thought Obama was great, which really shocked me years ago. And there's Obama from the great state of Illinois, and I'm thinking, really? I don't think so. I don't think so. Man, that's shocking to me, Tasha. That really blows me away. Wow, far left libertarian. Hey, New York Cat, how you doing, sweetie? Damn. Come on, Burks. Could you be kind, please? How you doing? Yeah, I'm glad to see you, Cat. I know. I don't know why the throat punch is such the big thing. She ate tacos with lots of sour cream. Yeah, I say it was Rosie in the billiard room with the rope. There you go. I like Wang Stain Diesel. I like Wang Chung. I went up to a girl one time at it wasn't a girl, it was at a bar. I was in girl mode. I was in dressing at that time, and I said, "Honey, you want a Wang Chung?" And I thought that she was just fuck off, you know. I said, "Yeah." I said, you don't want to Wang Chung? Yeah. It's like, let's go. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody do. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know why Burks always has to pick on me and beat me down. I don't know why. I've done nothing but try to be uplifting to Burks, and now he's on this this Morticia Adams thing. I don't know. You know, you want a Wang Chung? Yeah, yeah. When have you ever given a tip to a channel? Yeah, spring training has been on. Your Yankees, honey. There you go. Oriental, Vermont, and Connecticut. That's it. D, but what's the other one? There's two purple ones. There's Baltic Avenue, and then there's another one besides Baltic Avenue. What's the other one? It's not content, Burks. It's being mean. Your hand, if you remember, Girls on Film. Who sang that? Duran Duran. I don't think it was the Romantics. I think it was Duran Duran. Ooh, wow. A Ranger pitcher got nailed in the jaw by a line drive and it shattered it. Was that in spring? Was that in spring training? Yeah, the Alabama tornadoes. Yeah, I know Burks, but you know, oh, Mediterranean Avenue. Thank you, Terry. Mediterranean Avenue. Megan Fox, how you doing, honey? Come embrace. Come on, honey. Bum, 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 do, 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 do. Yes, Mediterranean Avenue and Baltic Avenue. That's it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Rosie, show your tits. I mean, I'm like, you know, there's nobody shows more of my tits than, you know, I got this much material. Good night, Mr. Something Basic. I was only going to have one beer tonight. Here I go. Shit. Oh, brother. That's for Megan. Oh, brother. Digging for gold. You're too cute. Chili May, you must be really shocked. That's what I'm saying. Mediterranean Avenue is the cheapest rent. I mean, that's where I'm going to be hanging out, twirling my purse there, up to, looking over at you at Park Place, honey. How nice. Ooh, Ufta got a new Mercedes. Ooh. That's it. There we go, Megan. Nobody wants those yellow properties. Nobody wants that purple, that frickin' Mediterranean Avenue and Baltic Avenue. You just landed on my hotels. I've got, you landed on my Baltic Place. Let's see. I've got two. I got a hotel on it now. Okay, here's your $5. I've never seen you with a purse. Yeah. Here's your $5. Sorry I landed. Then meanwhile, you land on Ufta's place. You have to sign your whole fucking life over. What happened after she said yes? Well, we did the horizontal mambo coachisms. That chick was pretty special too, man. Just want to say that girl got juiced up. We can hit the town in your Ferrari. Wow, man, you look sweet in a Ferrari. Woo! Well, isn't that where you stuck me, Rosie? Baltic Avenue. Nah, Chili May. I see you more on. The green areas. What are the green ones? The green. I can't remember just off the top of my head. I can see the board, but I can't remember some of the green ones on there. Yeah, when she had like 12 hotels on Boardwalk and Park Place. It's like you just landed on Ufta's properties. May I borrow your gun for a minute? That's a nice one. You should. What do you want to do with it? That's it. Well, there's one less player in the game. No, you have to be an indentured servant. Pennsylvania, there's two other ones. Pacific, Pennsylvania. Yeah. What's the address of Lisa Marie? I think it's parked with me on Mediterranean Avenue or Baltic Place. You love my gun, I know. People love them. They laugh about my gun, but man, my gun works great. And my gun doesn't go off real fast too. You know what I'm saying? All night long, baby. Whatever CDL says. Oh, you give it a Yankee Monopoly game. Yeah, that's cool. Did you ever tap that in, Nicole chick? I could have, but she was too, you can imagine you'd be banging her and she'd be laughing and giggling the whole, it's like, really? She'd be like, I mean, I could have. I mean, she picked me up on the beach. I'm just saying, but some girls are just too giddy, they're too, it's fun. Shut up. Where's the tape? She was something, wasn't it? Man, she was twerking for me at the damn Hooters and all that. You remember that, huh? You remember that, Brandy? That's pretty wild. You got a good memory. That was 2015. Yeah, you got to start out saying shh. I mean, I like fun girls. Like it'd be fun to roll with Megan Fox, But yeah, she wanted me, but she was just too wild, I got her attached to Debbie Lynn, that was it. So yeah, if she could have just been quiet and I don't want to say too much because then I get accused of objectifying my ladies on here. So love you, Megan. I uphold women. Megan's like, Rosie, we'd have fun. We'd be laughing like shit. Megan and I would be like, yeah, there's a video. If you go back to my playlist of Florida, Boyd Meetup Florida 2015 Florida Meetup, you can see Narce, Anna Nicole, when she basically picked me up on the beach. I was trying to set her up with Narce, you know. And she's like, hell no. She's like, I want to hang with you. Like, sorry. Yeah, it's a good playlist. Just go look at, there's so many playlists of all these Boyd characters. You would love the hell out of these people, and just hit play and you can go through and just watch the whole damn thing. Drury, everybody on there. Yeah, she jumped right in the car. She jumped me on the beach. Thank you, Megan. Wow, you have a Range Rover, Chili May. That's pretty damn nice. Man, some of these girls have got it going on. Dang. Florida 2015, that's right, Jamie Lynn. You can see me playing guitar at the pool. See Francis, see Debbie Lynn, Narce, Amanda May. Yeah, you don't watch them all because there's like 10,000 videos, so. Oh, okay, Brandy. She says, I've been around for a while, just was quiet. Cool. That's cool, Megan, you have a sub. That's nice. Tilly May, you don't like to travel, or you have medical issues, or flatten you like a pancake. I like this Marshall Zia. Yeah, that makes sense, D. I'm more me. I think we all change over time. You got to remember, this is my I've been here over 6 years now, and people are bound to change. No, Narce's shorter than me. He's about 5'5". I'm about 5'6", and Marshall's 5'8". Oh, pretty agoraphobic. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Chili May. You sound so awesome. You sound so good. Brandy, I don't know, you almost sound professorial. I would dry hump you. Oh, okay. Man. I'm sorry to hear that, Tilly May. You speak so eloquently on Hangouts and things. Huh. I don't know. I'm like the opposite. I'm like an exhibitionist. I'm just always too out there. Just, I guess there is too, what would we say, manic. Wow. That's a shame, Chili. No, Mr. X is not Mr. Z. Mr. Z, you can see him on the videos from December when we went down to Vegas. Mr. Z is a really nice guy that took us around. You're going to see a lot more Mr. Z in the future when we're down in Vegas. Mr. Z is going to be a really, 1,000 Poems has too slutty, but I am what I am, Yeah, I'm a bit of a slut, but I'm a nice one. Um, I just enjoy, I just enjoy, you know, getting off. I'm sorry, 1,000 poems. I'm sorry, you know. Thank you, Megan. I'm just I'm ghetto. I could easily see what was really sad. I was on International Boulevard in Oakland. I'm like, I could really live here. This is pretty cool. I might take you know what I'm gonna fucking do? I'm gonna take a place they don't have Airbnb. I'm gonna take a rental on there for a month. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, why did you go into that yuppie bar with no Jim Beam and pay $12? Because I was stupid, Marshall. Because I was stupid as hell. That's why. Yeah, we're gonna go shoot, and that's it. Oh, you're sweet, D. I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna take a short-term rental down there. Live that life. Hmm? Yeah, it was stupid. I was pissed off. Burks gives me a lot of shit because I didn't like paying $8 for a beer at the bar. Brandy hasn't sent me your digits yet. Nail married men. Hey, Alpha Wolf, how you doing? I cannot believe they did not have Jim Beam. Oh, I know, Brandy. Damn it, I cannot find the fucking thing. It just, beyond 500 emails or something, it just takes it out automatically. Are you kidding me, Tasha? Free beer? Hey, how you doing, Smooth? Get James on panel. He was so cool. James was cool. I'm gonna go back and find his address. I'm gonna go back and look at the stream. I'm gonna find that address, and I'm gonna drop him a line down there. Tell him to come on down. Maybe ask him if he wants to hang out. That'd be kind of cool for a replay down there in Oakland. I was pissed off. I'm sorry, D. I get bummed with mail, honey. I apologize. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Brandy, make sure you attach a picture or two. Preferably you on your Harley in your string bikini. Tasha. Good night, Tilly. Thank you, honey. Is that a man? The fuck you talking about? Hey, Guido. How you doing? I've had a few drinks. Tranny's gone wild. The Applebee's edition. That's it. I don't have any makeup on tonight. Live stream from the glory hole at Applebee's. They're just, I grew up in Baltimore. There were all kinds of glory holes down on the Baltimore block. It's just like, time to do a head slim. That's it. You'd like a buzz, Rosie. It's the curtain with a hole in it. Man. Oh man. I'm not into glory. I mean, I'd rather see the person, you know what I mean? I couldn't just stick my bat wanger through a hole in a wall and just not know what's on the other side, you know? I mean, I cannot do that, right? You walk out of there and it's like, really? I mean, now let's come out. Let's bring our contestants out and let them face each other for the first time. Holy fuck. I'm just saying I can't do that. Hey, Catch Rule, I can absolutely not, nor have I ever done the glory hole thing. You know what I mean? I've been to clubs before that are, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. No, I'm not going to go there. That's right, Alan. I don't do glory hole. Shit. Yeah, total silence at a glory hole, and it's like I'm just like, thank you, Pecan Baby. All right, thank you, Brandy. I'm not dirty. I'm not dirty. I'm not dirty, Vicky. God almighty. Yeah, I've had poppers. I'm not dirty. I've never, shit. Let me fix this. Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. I don't. I've never done a glory hole thing. Hey, Blue Jeans. That's what I'm saying. Why would anybody? I've never had to pay for it in life. I've never had to put an ad in the paper. Hey, mobile mechanic. I've never had to do any of that. I mean, I don't know what guys. I've always said guys are way too shy. They don't, just go up and talk to a girl. Oh, I can't. I mean, she might reject me. So what, man? There's 100. There's 100 over there. We used to call them fish. There's 100 fish. Fuck you. Let's see you do it. Okay, here I go. I mean, it's just might take a half hour, but you'd be dancing with a fish, and next thing you know, right? Glory hole. It's not. I'm not. I don't know, mobile mechanic. I'm trying to lift. Yeah, the glory holes are foul. The floors are sticky, and it's just like when I'm having fun and I want things to be nice and clean and oof. Yeah, there's a guy on the other side, and oh. My skin crawls when I think about that. Plus, I'd give a few surprises at the glory hole anyway. Was that you? Yeah, that was me on that. Really? You were? Yeah, I was the one. The cute. That was me. Oh, thank you, D. You're so sweet, honey. I just that's what I'm saying, mobile mechanic. I ain't sticking my bird. Might be like a scene from Saw 6. Hey, you just had your gender change surgery. Yeah, where did my dick go? God almighty. You just took the chat from 200 to 170 like that, you know? Man. Gigi, we're breaking up the fights. Whoa, I just don't like that, you know? Can you cover them puppies up? Sorry. What puppies? What puppies? That would be bad, you know? Your new butt needs some action. Yeah, Alan said, okay, Google, where's the nearest glory hole? Yeah, it's always entertaining. You never know. We're freewheeling, mobile mechanic. It's like the crowd wants to. We got some built up frustrations here, some pent up sexual demand. Here comes Mallory, and to just throw a bucket of ice water on the hole, she's like, ew. Rosie, I can't believe you're talking about glory holes. You know, I expect you to elevate the conversation, and of course, it's the lowest common denominator of YouTube, isn't it, honey? Just go for the cheap sexual thrill. I get it. It's okay. We can still be friends. But I'm saying, honey, don't come over to my channel and bring your trashy Baltic Avenue ways. Okay? But I do love you. Let me see, honey. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Brandy. I got it. Okay. That's good. You're lovely, honey. That didn't disappoint. Oh, the Monopoly Glory old dish. I don't know. I never, you know, I never was a consumer of porns, and people took videos of mine and uploaded them and stuff. It happens all the time, but I'd rather do it than watch it. You know, that was the thing. Thank you, Brandy. You're awesome, girl. You're awesome. Guess his password. Delete delete his YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm almost done. About 5 more minutes. We'll be all right. Don't say and stuff. Yeah, we were a couple in the past. But she, you know, you know, there's more of a deeper, I'd say more of a sisterly love there. There's a deep caring, but it's not, you know, we both agreed that not in a romantic way, but that's actually a good thing because it ensures the long-term togetherness of us being together and being supportive of each other. which is great. Stream from your bed. Okay, thank you, Brandy. No, I'm all right. I'm okay. I won't be a much longer. I'm fine. I got some other shit I got to do. I want to go out to the shop for a couple of hours and do some work. Yeah, it's respectable. We put it out there a year and a half ago. She doesn't want to go RVing. She doesn't like RVing. She wants to be here on the Rancho. She likes very quiet, peaceful. I like wild, raucous, crazy times. I like to meet people. She's very quiet and introverted. She would never have met somebody like James on the street. She'd be appalled to meet somebody. She's very quiet and very European elegant, so that's what I'm saying. Emotional love. I'm just saying when you have a love that's caring like family member, it endures. You don't ever say, oh, you move the hell out of here, blah blah blah. It's like, look, no, it's more like this. We're locked like family. Boom. Alpha Wolf. Hey Bosco, how you doing? Alpha Wolf. Split the sheets. Hey, Alf, how you doing, honey? Haven't seen you in a minute. Just doing good. Just been a good hangout stream tonight, honey. Live life to the fullest, Brandy. Live life to the fullest. Welcome back, Alan. Yeah, I think it's pretty good, Jamie Lynn. Ask us if we're happy, and the answer is yes. Can't see it without. That's what I'm saying. This is her home. This is her home. Yeah, the fly-by-night can drain you. The one-night stands can be draining too, because somebody's going to leave emotionally. One-night stands are never as clean as you think that they are. I'm one that likes to have a little bit of emotional attachment to somebody, know a little bit about their life, know a little bit about what makes them tick. And it's very awkward sometimes when you wake up for a one-night stand. I mean, it's been a lot of awkward Sundays. Oh, you never had a half-night stand. There we go. They're not great. They're not great. Despite what people tell you, they're not great. People aren't animals, People like to feel like they're valued. They don't like to feel like they're just one notch up from a prostitute or something like that. Yeah, it's a walk of shame. Exactly. Do you want to just give yourself up for just anything? No, you have value to yourself. You have value to yourself. That's it. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. Yeah, go to the office smiling weird. Oh, my youngest son, a gangbanger, and he just got the boot. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I want a girl to feel special, Or a guy, you want to make him feel special, not. I said you would take care of Missy Jenn no matter what it has to live. Yeah, Missy Jenn always has a place. Always has a place. Missy Jenn may want to go. She may want to pursue something on her. She might pursue something on her own. You never know. I have to respect her too. So I need a night at McDonald's dollar menu first. What would your ideal date be like, Rosie? Ideal date for me is I don't do like movie dates because you don't get to talk to the person. My ideal first date is when we go someplace like like a relatively quiet place, like a coffee house or something like that, or like a jazz bar or something that's a little quieter, where you can get to talk to them a little bit. You ask them out, you take them to a place and you can sit down and actually hear each other talk. And usually within 5 or 10 minutes if you click or not. And sometimes it's agonizing. How can I end the night? How can I escape this? And maybe some on the other side's thinking that too. But sometimes you really click and you really groove and you start to laugh. To me, Vegas fixing somebody makes me laugh like crazy and cut up like a Megan Fox, somebody like that. A Brandy, just crack each like you, Vegas fixing. A lot of fun. Smell frats all night. Then I'm sorry, you rarely hook up on the first date. That's it. Elf is like, the hell with Mickey D's. This lady needs something like wine and dine, of course, because you want to feel like you have a value to you. Yeah, you say you got to run it. I've done that before a few times. Ditched out the back. Much younger days. But then I would be inclined over the last few years, to say, you know what? I'm just not feeling it. Let's just finish. I'm just going to finish my drink and, thank you. It's been good. Be honest. Gigi's like, I've had to run. Say Elvis saves his aluminum can. I had a high school sweetheart. She was named Christina Gerstung. Her father was a Superior Court judge in Baltimore City, one of the toughest motherfuckers on planet Earth. And I had a 1951 Chrysler Imperial, and the brakes failed on that, and they lived at the bottom of the fucking hill. And that 1951 Chrysler Imperial, 5,200 pounds, lost its brakes, gone down the hill, rolled right up on their lawn, right up on the hill. And I'll never forget, the headlights were shining right in the old man's window. And that old man, that judge, opened that fucking window, looked down, and just shook his head. Stephen, that's my name. Stephen, is that you? Yes. Is my daughter okay? Yes. Get the fuck out of here. You kill people. These fucking old cars. Don't ever come around here for my daughter again. Okay, I guess we're done. Oh, she was beautiful, man. She was beautiful. Man, I don't know. The old man just hated me. The judge was like brutal. I was like one of those guys that never had a fucking dime, just, hey, let's go have a burger. Let's not. Burger, honey. Burger. You throw shit at you. You just want to fuck me for a hamburger. You want some fries too? They got the shake, the fries, and the hamburger. I don't know. I just never had any money, you know. Luckily I was always funny. I always had a good sense of humor because girls like it when girls love it when you're funny. They love that shit. They love to laugh. And they kind of like class clowns and stuff too. Like bad boys, a little bit of bad boys and stuff. Yeah, unless Gigi's like, unless he's fine as hell. Well, I wasn't fine as hell. Well, I could go for some fries for you too if you want. Yeah, money does not equal love, but it sure helps. Yeah, you gotta have a good. Women love a sense of humor. You know, they like a guy who's not too full of himself, not like a Julio Iglesias. Boat and love Alpha Wolf. To all the girls I've loved before, they wandered in and out my door. I dedicate this song and other to all the girls I've loved before. You know, ain't a lot of his Julio Iglesias. Oh, Alpha Wolf. There you go, Bud Ryan. That's funny as shit. Oh man, real love is when you're broke as hell, stuck at home watching it, but still enjoy their. That's what I'm saying. That's real, genuine love. That's exactly right. Then after the judge's daughter, I tried to date girls. They're like, "Oh man, your car's a death trap." Really? It's a fucking classic, right? It's 51. It's got the first Hemi head engine. It's the firepower, right? The V8. Yeah, go get fucked, right? You know, not riding in that thing, really. The other guy's got 68 months. Boom, boom. Like, I really like you, but Frankie's got a 68 Mustang. Oh man, Marshall's is I sing into piss bottles. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, it's nice women are more liberated these days. You know, more women go out and say, "Hey, I'm going to get what I want." I like that. Elvis, you home? Wait a minute. It might have been Marine Mom, right? All right, guys. Well, it's time for me to pack it in. It's really been an epic, fun hangout tonight. I want to thank you guys for being on. And yeah, I will see you around tomorrow. Make sure you check out the stream from Russian River today. Worked way up, moved to Hong Kong, baby. Yeah, good night, all of you. Loved having you on the Chooch.